Good morning, Daisy.
Good morning, darling. Why have you called me here today?
Well, Daisy, I wanted to ask you about yourself since moving out to New York, since no one back home has seen you in years.
Well, Nicky, I am very blessed. Every morning, as the sun breaks, I take a walk around the bay with Pammy, and then I settle in for some breakfast and a nice book.
Now, I wanted to ask you how your relationship with Tom has been after all the incidents.
Tom is simply a doll, Nicky. He has become a much better man. I love the time he dedicates towards me and Pam recently.
That's great, Daisy. But now, I'm sorry to ask about Gatsby, but what is it that you always loved about him so while he was still alive?
It's okay, hon. I know it sounds cliche, but it was his charisma. He always treated me like I was the only person he ever cared about, and that's the feeling Tom has been giving more recently to me and Pam.
Next, I wanted to ask who is the real Daisy Buchanan is. Do you ever feel like you have to put on a mask for others?
Oh, Nicky, the easy answer is yes. When you live in the lifestyle like me, you have a reputation to uphold, and people to please. I have come to terms with this, but have never lost who I really am. I think the real me is a caring person who likes to see the goodness in others. I'm a very upbeat person who likes to live fast and free and enjoy the simple fruits of life. But enough about me, doll. How is the bond business treating you?
It's okay, nothing too fancy, but sometimes my boss is quite the mess to deal with. But before we talk about me, I just wanted to ask you one last thing. So I recall at a party you mentioned that you wanted your daughter to grow up to be a fool, a beautiful fool. Could you elaborate?
It's kind of hard for me to say. I love Pam. I never want her to feel the same pain I have. I hope that when she grows up, she marries a man who treats her right, or that she's foolish enough to not realize that there's better things out there.
Well, thank you, Daisy. It's been great talking with you, and we have to go out for tea, soon.
That would be great, darling.